Do you want to make consistent and safe money gambling on MMA? Well, you're in the right place. Now, our team at the Counterpunch Pod have discovered an incredible strategy to make money gambling on combat sports. And not only will we teach you that strategy, but we will make you a boatload of money while doing so. Now, we were able to grow our Instagram profile to over 10,000 followers by giving out free bets. But that is just to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what we can really do. I'm a firm believer that MMA gambling is some of the best ways to make money online. I'm talking better than stocks, crypto, you name it. But let me tell you why. Unlike other sports, these MMA fighters only fight about 2 to 3 times a year. So unlike team sports like basketball and baseball, you get a really small sample size of what these fighters can do. Now you may be thinking, isn't that a bad thing? No, it's the complete opposite. MMA fighters usually perform at their peak considering they fight such a small amount of time. So if you're able to do your research properly and know what these fighters are good and bad at, you can heavily profit gambling on MMA. Now what my team here at the Counterpunch Pod have decided to do is create the Counterpunch Locks Discord server. Now, as mentioned in this server, we're going to teach you our betting strategy and give you our MMA bets as well. Now, we have loads of different channels for you to explore in the server. We'll start at the Final Bets channel, where we give all of our bets for every MMA card each week. If you want a description of those bets, you can check out the Locks and Plays channels, where we give detailed explanations on why we make certain bets, so you can really begin to understand the strategy that we implement into our bets. Now, if you head down a little bit, you'll see a channel called A Look Ahead, where we'll give an MMA bet out to you a month or 2 before the fight. And below that, you'll see an explanation on not only why you should take that bet, but how important it is to beat the line movement so you can profit more. But there's more to just gambling in this server. You can also find the Fight Breakdowns and Fighter Bios channels, where you can find a multiple paragraph breakdown for each and every UFC card, as well as the pros and cons of each and every one of those fighters. As I mentioned, a big part of this gambling server is beating the lines. And more than half of the bets that we release come months before the fights. In the Future Bets channel, you can find all of those bets and truly maximize your profit gambling on MMA. But one of the most important parts I want to stress about our server is that this isn't just me. This is a community. You can speak with other server members in the UFC chat and talk about future fights and bets, as well as communicating with us directly. I personally make sure to respond to everybody that reaches out in that chat. And my favorite part of this server is the gains channel, where after we make you money, you can go post all of your betting slips and flex to the rest of the server. We've profited well over 30 units in the UFC so far in 2024, but that doesn't even include our live bets where we make most of our money. That's why it's so important to always keep your notifications on during the fight so you can know exactly when to place a live bet and make even more money. Now, if all of this sounds good to you, just go and sign up right now. Now, I am so confident that we will make you money. If you do not profit in your first month in our server, we will give you all of your money back, guaranteed. So there's literally zero risk to join. Now, the difference between us and different MMA gambling servers is that they just throw their bets out there and don't give any explanations. Here at Counterpunch Locks, we stress giving detailed explanations on why we take each and every bet. Now, I know the price seems high, but if you are a serious MMA gambler, I guarantee you that you will profit. This server isn't for your average degenerate gambler. This is for people that take MMA gambling seriously and are willing to put real money down on these bets. So if you want to start making money gambling on combat sports today, join us at Counterpunch Locks.